In a World is a podcast devoted to giving you the hottest takes in all things trailers and only trailers. Two lifelong friends put aside their differences and embark on an epic journey for one last job. Action, romance,
Colonel William, you're alive!
Disney remakes. You've yucked your last gorge. With so many trailers and not a second to lose, only one podcast stands alone to discuss them all. From the mind that brought you one semi-successful film review site and another that churned out over 50 job applications in the last year alone comes In a World.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Inner World podcast. You might have just been here for episode 2, or this might be weeks in the future, which, why did it take you so long? What are you doing with your life that's making you so busy?
I think we should probably give people a break.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is
given the times that we're living in.
Listening,
Hey,
we're not like holding a gun to anyone's head or anything, but we're grateful that you're here.
I'll be good cop. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you checking in on us. Checking in on some hot trailer news, and we've got it for you. The only place you can find hot trailer news is In a World.
The podcast.
The podcast. This world. Boy, oh boy, we're off to a flying start, aren't we? That should be the tagline of the trailer. In a World, we're off to a flying start.
Yes.
Because I reckon we've recorded 3 episodes, and all 3 I've sat here and thought, how is anybody going to listen to past the first 2 minutes? But they are, because it's 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You're in here.
And they're here right now. So they have gotten past that moment. They've gotten past 2 episodes of this.
Wow. They
crazy.
deserve a medal. Do you know what they deserve, Jamie?
What
They
do
deserve 3 hot trailers from Comic-Con.
And 3 hot trailers have we got. Last episode, we had an adaptation, a rehash of everything in the last 10 years, and a sequel. Right?
I want some originals. Have you got any originals on the menu?
Wow. Well,
Can I see your originals menu, please?
actually, you know what? I have one original on the menu today.
It.
Well, we can start off with the original. How about we start off with the original? Let's start off with the original. This show is called Truth Seekers. Ooh, Truth Seekers.
Is it okay? I'm going to guess.
All right, here we go.
It's another Judge Judy spin-off.
Oh, yeah.
Where people they shop around for verdicts. So the plaintiff and the defendant, they go to like Judge Judy, and they go to that black woman, and then they go to I don't know, Dr. Phil. Like they go to different television.
They're trying to find the truth.
Yeah, but except they go to the one that gives them the best kind of offer. They're shopping around for the best deal on their prison sentence.
That's the tagline. Shopping for your future.
Is that like legit, or did we make that up?
That I'm just making that up now. It's not the actual.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Sorry, you were doing what any good improv partner would do, and yes,
completely different to what you've just said.
Well, let's not. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know.
Oh well, you're gonna watch it anyway. Enjoy the trailer. We'll be back here in a moment. Initial thoughts. Will.
Love to see those boys back together again.
Yeah, it's the first time in a while they've been back together.
Yeah, I was very excited.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, if you didn't watch the trailer.
Yeah. Okay, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and they're like paranormal investigators. They also live with Malcolm McDowell,
which is also fun.
And I mean, yeah, that's all we can tell you. I've only seen the trailer. What's the
Let me read the description to you. All right. Truth Seekers is a supernatural comedy series about a team of part-time paranormal investigators who team up to uncover and film ghost sightings across the UK, sharing their adventures online on an online channel for all to see. However, as they stake out haunted churches, underground bunkers, and abandoned hospitals with their array of homemade ghost-detecting gizmos, their supernatural experiences grow more frequent, more terrifying, and even deadly, as they begin to uncover a conspiracy that could bring about Armageddon for an entire human race. Set in a mysterious world filled with dread and just out-of-sight monsters, Truth Seekers mixes humor with the fear. Original show for you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's original, I guess. Kind of also, it's like Scooby Doo, but the stakes are higher.
Yeah, Scooby Doo but British.
Yeah. It wasn't really that funny.
No,
You would have
that's
hoped there
my
was
that's
more
my only
jokes in
gripe
there.
because I was like, oh yeah, Nick Frost, Simon Pegg. All right, this trailer's gonna get me
Yeah.
splitting in
And
laughter.
Simon Pegg wasn't really in it that much.
No, I suspect that he will have like a more mysterious aspect in the show, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. So maybe he's not.
Yeah.
Because I just assumed he was going to be Nick Frost's partner.
No, I think it's Nick Frost as the main character. Simon Pegg possibly like maybe like a kooky villain. You know what I mean?
Ah, that's an interesting dynamic because usually they're a double act.
Yeah.
Cool. That's actually
So
very cool. I like that. I'm
them
a
being
fan.
against each other might work in the show's favor because that is something
Oh,
different.
that is something different. I like it. I'm going to rate that an 8. Jamie, I give that an
An
8.
eight?
I'm excited.
I'm giving it a 7 just because it wasn't as funny as I imagine the show actually is, and it doesn't. That's gonna like
Yeah,
a few
I
people
do.
might not like that as much
Yeah, I
as
do
it
agree
might
with
actually
that.
be. What's your
But
thoughts on UK TV shows over US TV shows? Just briefly,
or
you know.
I don't really inherently dislike or like them more.
But this gets me more excited because it's a UK based comedy show.
I think if it was made by someone who I didn't know,
Yeah,
like who I wasn't as like well, what's it called?
familiar.
If
with.
it if it wasn't sorry, let me say that again. If it wasn't made by someone who I was as familiar with, I
Yeah.
would probably come into account because they have very different styles of humor and the ways that they make TV
Yeah.
shows. But
Yeah.
the fact that it's those two, I mean, I think. Oh, do you mean in general?
I mean, in general, yeah.
I probably lean towards UK shows more.
Yeah, I think like there's less of them, so there's a better like grouping of like good TV shows as opposed to the US one. There's so many that you can get lost in just
What do you mean?
like
You got like
rubbish.
Faulty Towers. You got Little Britain.
IT Crowd. I
IT
don't know
Crowd.
if
I
we
mean,
can
there's
love
at
Little
least
Britain
three.
anymore, but yeah,
There's at least 3 British shows. So I mean, sport for choice. There, I don't know what you're talking about.
that's true.
Um,
I mean, three. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
More than
This,
3.
yeah, Amazon do a lot of. I feel like do a lot of just British shows as opposed to US shows. I've noticed. There's a lot
Yeah.
of Good Omens and stuff like that.
Oh right. Yeah.
So
That's
they,
interesting,
they
actually.
they must be in the know that they focus on the British ones and Netflix focus on say like US shows, and that's the
Well, Black
aisles
Mirror's
are going
British.
down. Yeah, but most other shows on Netflix aren't British. I feel like.
Is Netflix American owned?
Yeah, but so's Amazon.
Oh right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think that means? You're the expert.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it just means that maybe because Amazon have less. I guess it's the same argument with US shows. There's heaps of them. British shows there's not as many. Netflix they make heaps of stuff, so obviously stuff can be made in the US. Amazon don't make lots of shows. They maybe have a new show like max once a month or once every 2 months. So maybe they're going more towards hey, British, much better at doing these shorter shows, which we perfect as opposed to here's the show, here's the show, here's the show. So maybe that's what the angle they're going down.
That's very
And
interesting.
if
Well, I
they've
guess
hired Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, that's a win for me. I mean, it's the first TV show they've been in together since Spaced. Don't know if you watched Spaced.
I never watched Space. No, but I've seen clips
No.
and stuff.
Good stuff, Spaced. If you haven't seen Spaced, check it out. It's a bit of a
Yeah.
kooky, weird show, but yes. But we're not talking about Spaced. We're talking about Truth
We're
Seekers.
not talking about Spaced. We're talking about Truth Seekers.
It wasn't the Truth Seekers show that you thought it was going to be.
No, and I'm a little bit disappointed because I did want to see Judge Judy, kind of beg for some work, but
How about Judge Judy taking on ghosts?
do you know what? I'm not. That doesn't excite me.
No.
No, because she's a mean person, and it's like that dynamic doesn't work in a ghost. Like her chastising ghosts for their bad decisions. Now that's interesting. How about
Whoa.
if ghosts could sue each other?
There's a show.
There it
Ghost
is.
Court.
Ghost Court.
Yeah. Ghost Court. Oh, mate.
And you could imagine the prison sentences you could give to a ghost. I mean, they're eternal.
Yeah.
Where would you put them? They can just go straight through the walls.
You have to stay in Grandma Sue's house for 500 years, and she smells like cats.
Oh no! And you can't control her body because she's got
No. And you can see everything.
Oh, gross! I don't want to listen to. I don't want to watch Ghost Court anymore. It creeps me out, man.
Well, there you go. But that's the show. There, you know, that's the excitement. One week you might have like, a serial killer has to stay inside a school, and he learns like being nice to kids and stuff. And then one week it might be someone has to stay in an old lady's house, or another week might be like, hey, you're stuck in a underground bunker.
So it's kind of like Judge Judy mixed with Casper and Quantum Leap.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, why are we not... Man, I just want to point out now that all the ideas we come up with on this podcast, they are copyrighted to our intellectual property. So you cannot steal them.
We'll have the date and the time at which we've posted the podcast. So anyone who comes up with the idea will be like, hey, look, saw you had a listen. I can see in the analytics that you had to listen to our podcast on the 24th of July. Give us the money.
Yeah. You just wait, though. They're gonna they'll find a way around it. I reckon in a month we'll be watching a trailer for like Poltergeist Paralegals or something. This is our idea.
That's the best. You know what? A TV show or a film where the letters of each one match each other. That is what you want to dream of. Poltergeist Paralegals just sound like a great weird band.
Have we already talked about this?
I don't know. I feel like I have. I thought this
have we already done this joke? Have we already done the double letter discussion?
I think we might have. But I thought about something else in the last episode that I'd already seen the trailer before, and I had a major deja vu. I got really confused while watching Lovecraft Country, because that is the type of shit that happens in Lovecraft stuff.
Oh no!
Everything's going to repeat. So now we're stuck, and I'm really scared, and I'm shaking.
What if someone is watching a trailer about us right now? Man, this is too spooky for me. Can we move on to the next trailer, man? I'm shaking in my boots.
Next trailer. I mean, that's the only original thing we've got. I mean, the next trailer isn't original because it was a comic book first.
We ate our dessert first. Now we have to go straight. Now all we've got left is veggies.
But it hasn't been made before, so by technicality, it's original in its media format. So this is the trailer for Hellstrom.
Hey, and while we watch the trailer, here's a riddle. Boy, I really should have thought of riddle before.
You got me intrigued.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the riddle of the Sphinx. I'm going to go movie trivia riddles. Oh God, hang on, no, these are all like visual riddles. I'm just trying to for any riddle.
Will is trying to look for a movie riddle, but guess what? I beat him to it. Here's the riddle time.
All right, so you got to answer the riddle after, like, so you have while we're listening to the trailer. Do you know what, Jim? You explain the rules, because I'm incapable.
I'm going to read out a riddle, right?
Yeah.
We're going to watch the trailer. I'm going to read out a riddle, and then at the end of the trailer, I'll tell you what the answer is. Or we'll guess it, and then we'll go through the answer. This is a riddle from a movie.
Okay.
Already. So it's already a riddle. So enjoy the trailer for Hellstrom, and we'll be back with the riddle for this, the answer for this riddle. The question is, tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. Batman Forever, man. All right.
The answer was Batman Forever?
Well, yeah, the answer is match, but the movie is Batman Forever. Okay, let's do another one. You got to guess the movie and the answer.
Okay.
From Santi's earthly tomb with demon's hole, cross Rome, the mystic's elements unfold.
That's Da Vinci Code. Give me a hard one.
The path of light is laid, the sacred test. Let angels guide you on your lofty quest.
Angels and Demons? No, it's Da Vinci Code.
It's Angels and Demons. I only take the first answer and you got it wrong.
But you know what? Play the trailer. I'm sick of this.
Alright, here's the trailer for Hellstrom. And we're back.
The answer, of course, was man.
Batman Forever. Oh, what?
Oh, I don't know. I was just pretending like we told a different riddle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I just watched. I don't know what. I felt
Alright.
like that was 2 minutes of someone setting up a joke and there being no punchline.
So, Hulu's upcoming Hellstrom show will explore the darker side of the Marvel Universe. The new series focuses on the comics characters Damon and Santana Hellstrom, who are renamed Damon and Anna Hellstrom in the show. The two are the children of a serial killer who takes down the worst of humanity.
How is that? Why does that have to be? Why does it have to be in the Marvel universe?
It is a Marvel comic book.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So the Marvel comic book is Hellstrom.
Right, okay.
Originally, it was supposed to be part. So this is the last TV show that has been made by Marvel TV. So Marvel TV originally made like stuff like Daredevil and all that, Agents of Shield, everything you've seen Marvel wise in TV, until it got pulled into the MCU Marvel Studios group and all run by Kevin Feige. So this is the last TV show by those people. And so it's whether this show is actually mixed in with the Marvel universe, maybe. But
I got no
yes.
Marvel vibes from that.
And I think that's a good thing. That works in its favor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but I mean, you've also got the issue where people will go in expecting superheroes and they're going to get a creepy lady that looks a bit like the old guy from Merlin.
That's true. Yeah, he does, you know what? That's very accurate. He does look like the old guy. From
That was a woman.
Yeah, it was a woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure about that.
You're shocked there. That was a woman.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah,
what a woman, eh?
Oh man, looking like an old man.
How many beers, Jim, would it take for you to chat her up?
How many beers?
Yeah. How intoxicated would you have to be to give that woman a crack?
I mean, did you see her weird eyelid thing where she blinked?
I thought that was my laptop.
No, that was not your laptop. That was.
Is she a lizard? Is she a lizard person?
I don't think she's a lizard person. I haven't read the comic book, so she might be a lizard person. That's the show. Hellstrom. Lady takes on humanity's worst people by killing everyone, but secretly she's a lizard person trying to kill everyone, literally. She's just starting off with the worst of humanity so no one judges her.
At what point?
So she makes one wrong move.
At what point do you think that she has to kill herself, like in Wanted, where eventually she gets too out of control and now she's the worst of humanity?
I think second season.
Second? Well, it's only second. It's a Marvel movie. They're going to make it go for at least 20.
No, but the TV shows don't normally last that long.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure after this coronavirus times, no one is going to be getting cancelled.
That's true.
They're going to be wanting all the help they can get.
I like the idea of the kids of a serial killer. That's always like...
Are they also serial killers?
I don't know. As you have to watch the show to find out, don't you?
I don't want to.
I like... I guess that's your review of the trailer, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, God.
My favourite part, two favourite parts of the trailer. One, I like... For some reason, I really love those shots where someone's got one of those batons that are like scrunched up together, and then they flick it out. Scrunched up, pushed up together. I don't know. Scrunched up. What would your word? What would your word? What would the word be?
It unfurls. I don't know. It's
unfurls.
Do you know what, Jamie? I don't need to tell you the word. You said it first.
When you whip it out.
Yeah, whip it out. That's good.
Yeah. And that's always a really cool shot. You do that in time with some music. That's she means business.
My favorite. I don't know why. When it was the first half of the trailer and no one had said a word, I was really excited. I was like, that. Yeah. If this is a trailer where no one speaks for the whole thing, that would be very hot. But then they spoke in it, and then I immediately just lost all interest.
So you want silent TV shows, but with lots of intrigue and mystery.
No, but I reckon just as for a trailer, that would really get me interested in it. You know, for the Death Stranding trailer, the first one, where no one knew what was going on, and there was all this weird imagery and
random stuff.
Yeah, and you were like, "What?"
You had to figure it out.
Yeah, that was
That's the
that was
issue.
cool. And then I saw that
Yeah.
weird iconography on the wall that she had done in blood, like the circle with the 3 lines. I don't know why, but I got really interested in that. I was like, well, I wonder what that
Yeah.
spooky
My
shit's all
second
about.
favorite part of the trailer is the font on the title.
The font. Hey, let me go back to it.
The font. Yeah, look at that font, man. That's some sweet.
It kind of gives off Lovecraft vibes.
It does give off a bit of Lovecraft vibes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Call back to the last episode. I mean, yeah, and that weird symbol thing, and it's like, oh man, because it looks like it could be blood dripping, or it's like,
Yeah.
but that cool, like, it looks like a devil foot thing. I don't know, or a poorly drawn
Yeah.
comet.
Who knows what that's supposed to be?
But I mean, I like the music of it was actually fitted it and it was actually all right. Wasn't too bad. But I think I'm with you there where they could have just made it quiet and they've lost a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, I think it started off very strong, but then it lost me towards the end there. I reckon I'd give that maybe like a 6.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a 7 just because I'm a bit of a Marvel fan. I like the tagline here. Oh, I don't. Do I like the tagline? I don't know. The world isn't ready for a Hellstrom family reunion.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it doesn't work for me.
The world isn't ready for Barry. Who's Barry?
Yeah, like, the world ain't ready for me. He goes, I'm pretty sure the world's been through a lot of shit, so I'm sure the world is ready for you and your barely interesting family lineage.
There's an added bit to the description here in the YouTube trailer that says, so it's like, as the son and daughter of a mysterious and powerful serial killer, Hellstrom follows Damon and Anna Hellstrom and their complicated dynamic as they track down the worst of humanity. And then this added bit at the end is really bad. Each with their own attitude and skills.
That sounds very boringly vague. They each
with their
can
own
do
attitude.
something.
Man, you have a bad attitude, and that's why we're going to kill you. You have a good attitude.
And
We're going to kill you still because you still killed that person. You have a good attitude.
you know what, Jim? I'm not a fan of that serial killer's attitude. I think she's just got a piss poor attitude, that serial killer.
That brings us back to Judge Judy and the ghost. I'm not a fan of your attitude.
I don't like your attitude, and therefore
Ghost?
I rule against your favor.
I'm going to doom you to being stuck on the couch watching Hellstrom.
Oh
For the
God,
rest of
no,
eternity.
please no. Anything but that. Anything but that. Did you give me your rating for Hellstrom?
Yeah, I gave it a generous 7.
Ooh. I think we should start revealing it at the same time.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, let's do this now. What are you giving Hellstrom?
3, 2,
7.
1, 6.
7. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Probably went for 3. I went, that's a massive drop.
No, I
from
went
that
6.
last line. You went halfway down. All right, well, that was Hellstrom.
That was Hellstrom.
The next trailer.
Well, Jim, I thought maybe we could take a step back, and do another round of closed captions. No, closed
Sweet.
captions. So
They
yeah,
did
I've
it
got
so
another
well
one
last
here.
time.
This one I reckon you're gonna get, and I'll
You
say
reckon?
right off the bat, it's not Hercules.
Okay.
So
Could be now that you've said it's not.
it also could very well be Hercules. I reckon we jump right into it. This one goes for 2 minutes. Here we
Alright.
go. You know the rules.
2
In
minutes,
case
alright,
it's the
here we
first
go.
episode, I'm going to be having a trailer on mute with the closed captions on. Hopefully they're horribly incorrect. Therefore, Jamie has no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm going to be reading out the closed captions and seeing if he
With
can
redacted
yeah
character names.
if the
and
character
titles.
names or the title comes up there, I just say redacted. Jamie, hopefully you don't get this. Here we go.
Okay, thank you.
So it started. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a photographic? And then it's run out. Neat. Redacted. Literally, it said, "Let me ask you a question. Do you have a photographic?" And then there was about a 5-second pause. The next word that it could pick up was neat. Okay, redacted in South Boston. He's already a legend assault.
Ooh.
Oh no. Mayhem, theft, resisting, all overturned. But when you hit an officer, you go in, was spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you. Well, you have to meet with me and a therapist every week. This boy's genius, Miss Unparalleled, I've never seen anything like it. Now I need someone who can get through to her like me for the first time in his life. It's a poker game of this kid. Any vulnerabilities, senses exploit, redacted, is about to meet his match. Did you paint that? Yeah, I've been event, very interested. I might be here in the middle of a storm. You don't know, waves crash. Wow, fuck, this is going out of, I can't keep up. Did what you had to do to get how maybe become a psychologist? You got me. Maybe you married the wrong woman. Maybe you should watch your mouth. Oh, these are getting heated. Nobody can understand you right. Well, you're a genius. I can't learn anything from you. I can't read in some book unless you want to talk about you are terrified of what you might say. Just sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You got something none of us out. Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I owe it to myself. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me as I do anything to have what you buy. What any of these guys... He's perfect right now, and I don't want to ruin that. Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody. I love you. You ever think about getting remarried? My wife's dead, hence the word remarried. My wife's dead. Well, I think that's a super philosophy shot. I mean, that way you could actually go through the rest of your life without ever really knowing anybody. And then there are some actors' names, which I won't say. Stellan.
God.
Oops. No, I just gave you a hint.
Stellan.
Redacted is the title. A film by... and then another name. That was absolutely wild. You're not going to get that. There's no way.
All I got was Boston, and that might not even be the place.
Yeah, it could have been like, he could have been saying like, oh, I'm busting for a piss.
Anywhere.
And the closed captions were like, oh, he must have said Boston.
As soon as you said Boston, I went, all right, what's the Ben Affleck or Matt Damon movie that I'm trying to get out of here?
Look, that was hard. Okay.
I mean,
here's
my only guess is,
here's your life.
Was it Boston?
You can ask me yes or no questions. If they're
Okay,
yes,
Boston?
if they're yes, then I can then you can keep asking questions. But as soon as you get one no, you're no longer allowed to ask me any more questions. So go.
Was it Boston?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Does it have? Oh no, because if I answer that and the answer's no, I'm screwed.
Come on, you might as well risk it all.
Oh, does it have Ben Affleck in it?
Yes.
Is it The Town?
No, man. Why would you not ask me more questions? Why would you not ask me more questions? Why would you go the third guess? You're gonna go for the film? Are you out of your mind? You got Boston and Ben Affleck.
Ben
All
Affleck.
right.
Boston.
You get two more guesses for the movie title now. You had it, man. It was in your corner.
Ben Affleck in Boston.
Oh man, I wonder what it could be. If only there was a way for you to narrow it down. Man, you threw that away. I gave you a golden opportunity there. I have no sympathy for you.
Yeah, I think that should have counted as just me guessing, but all right.
Yeah, it did. It did. It counted as you guessing. So now you get two more guesses for the movie title.
I can't ask any more questions. Man, like I can't think of it. My mind's gone completely blank of any Ben Affleck Boston movies that aren't The Town. Apart from the only one I can think of recently is The Way Back, but I don't think that's set in Boston.
Okay, I've paused on a random frame. I'm going to read out the words that are on my screen. Me and a therapist every week. This boy's genius, Miss Unparalleled. I've never, and that's all. That's everything you need in that sentence. Me and a therapist every week. This boy's genius, Miss Unparalleled. I've never.
No, but
I'll try to break it up a bit. Me and a therapist every week. This boy's genius, Miss Unparalleled. I've never.
Good Will Hunting.
It is Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jim. It's now the series is at 3-1 in your favor. Very well
3-1.
done.
I,
That was a.
I should have asked if it was Matt Damon. Then I just didn't think that Good Will Hunting was set in Boston.
What are you talking about? It's the most
But
quintessential Boston.
I haven't seen the movie, so
Oh, Jamie, you know what? There's a lot of movies that you haven't seen. Apparently, you haven't seen Bill and Ted. You
But-
haven't seen Good Will Hunting.
that's 2. Well, that's 3 movies. You count the 2 Bill and Ted movies.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey, I guessed it without even seeing the movie. That is the impressive
That's
part.
true. Yeah,
Right.
that is impressive. I like to think it's because of my expert recounting
of-
skills. Yeah,
I like this game because it's extremely tough.
yeah. I don't give you any chance.
The inner word is like, okay, this word has to do with this. I can easily match it. But this one is like words that have nothing to do with whatever the film is about.
You're at the mercy.
If you read that to the average person, they would not have said Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
I guarantee
The
you.
fact is that the only thing you have to go on is what the closed captions are telling you the movie's about, and they might not even be
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. What if it's a silent movie that you're doing? Huh?
Well,
Like a silent trailer that we just talked about. One
well,
week you're gonna
then
do that, I
I
know
guess.
you are.
Well, yeah, maybe I would. Maybe I'll do one for the artist or whatever, and then
I
I'll just
can't
be
wait
sitting here in silence for 4
For
minutes.
you to do a trailer that is of a film that we have already discussed.
Oh, that's actually you've given me some gold
Yeah?
there. Now I can't do it because you've
Yeah.
said it, but that is
Yeah, but
that's
I
fine.
wouldn't know straight away. Like I wouldn't know because it's not like, oh, you wouldn't say, oh, I've discussed this trailer before. You'd be like, this is a trailer. This is the same thing.
Well, I
And I'd be
guess
like,
we're gonna have to stick around and find out. How about a third trailer?
All right, third trailer. I think this is my favorite trailer of Comic-Con this Comic-Con week.
That's exciting.
If you don't count next.
more like thank you next.
Yeah. Oh, that was rough. This one is called Utopia.
I like the bubble tea place. I might go and
If
get
you're,
some
not from,
bubble
if,
tea.
you're not from Australia, that's the bubble tea place.
Oh no,
But yes.
I've still got it on mute and closed captions. All right.
Utopia. It's actually a remake.
Oh, awesome.
So this was as we just discussed before, this was a British TV show, which has been in the remake process since ages. Originally, it was going to be done by David Fincher,
David Fincher.
and now it's being done by or maybe it is still being done by David Fincher. I don't know. I don't think so. But producers of Gone Girl.
Ah, cool. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I want to give this a bit of a look in. I'll see you in a minute and 20 seconds.
I'll see you then. What's your thoughts on that trailer, eh?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. It took what, 4 months for there to finally be a movie about a global pandemic. Wow, they really didn't waste any time. Do you reckon that's just
true,
poor
yeah.
timing, or do you reckon they just jumped on it to?
I think that's coincidence. That's a coincidence. This has been filming for a while. It's been filming before the pandemic. So
Wow, it seems very topical.
So this is a remake of the British TV show Utopia. I'll read out the description for you. The story of Utopia follows a group of fans who meet online and become friends due to their shared love of a comic called Utopia. However, as these fans dive deeper into the content of the comic, they soon discover that Utopia is filled with hidden messages that predict real-life threats to humanity is facing. As each conspiracy is uncovered by the group, they take it upon themselves to save the world from these threats. The ensemble includes Jessica Rothe as Samantha, John Cusack as Dr. Kevin Christie, Rainn Wilson as Dr. Michael Stearns, and Sasha Lane as Jessica Hyde, the central character in the Utopia comics. Originally a British TV show, which got cancelled, I think, after one season, so it never finished. And as I can tell you right now, the top comment on this trailer on YouTube is, "Finish the original one, please, I beg you."
So what, was the original one good, or well, it got cancelled?
Original one was good, I believe. Let's have a look. I'll look this up on IMDb. What was your thoughts on that? The original one was from 2013 to 2014. Had 12 episodes, I believe. Yeah. And it's got 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
I kind of feel like the trailer and the description don't line up. Like
Yeah.
the whole that because the description sounds like it's like an adventure, it's an adventure conspiracy movie, and
Yeah.
whereas the trailer makes it look like it's just some doomsday end of the world thriller, whereas it's not like they're
That's true.
investigating
Yeah.
anything. It's just things are gonna get
They don't
worse and
match up.
worse. And like there's that hint of the mystery or the whole thing about the comic book is there's that one line in the trailer where she goes, everything in the comic book is true, but like yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't like because I feel like what's that movie with Nicolas Cage and that girl writes all the numbers. Is that Next? No, Knowing.
Oh,
Do you remember?
knowing.
There's
Yeah,
a movie
knowing.
called Next with Nicolas Cage, isn't there? I didn't just make that up, did I?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
With
is a movie
Jessica
called
Biel?
Next because I tried to find I tried to find the description of the TV show Next, and it kept coming up with Nicolas Cage. And that's the best description for the show.
That's the one where he can see 5 seconds into the future or whatever, can't he?
Yes. Yeah. Something like that.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um,
Nah. That trailer it wasn't bad. The music was kind of cool, but again, that's just like instead of it being a slow cover, it was a creepy rock cover of a classic music of a classic song.
And here's my thing. That music obviously isn't going to be in the show,
No.
so it kind of like fakes you out.
Yeah,
which
but at the
I
same
don't really like
time, why use that song?
I was having a discussion with someone the other day about previewing films and stuff, right? What I get excited for films and TV shows is most of the time it's actually the score.
Yeah.
Like some films and like the score is really good, and I want to see the movie because of the score. Like Tron Legacy is average / good at best film, but because of the sweet Daft Punk
Yeah.
score that's on it, you want to watch it because it's like really cool, really sweet. But then why don't people like go like, oh, this is the music as well for it? Like I remember the Man of Steel trailer had the original one had the Lord of the Rings music on it, and that really like took me out of my element.
I remember the Man of Steel trailer having that the Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, but the first one had the had the Lord of the Rings.
Oh
music
right,
on it,
okay.
I believe.
I don't really remember that.
I'm gonna double check that because if I'm wrong, I've just embarrassed myself. I mean, I typed in Lord of the Rings, Man of Steel. Yeah, Man of Steel trailer. Oh, Man of Steel trailer. Come on, man. Really? Yeah, it's got the Bridge of Khazad-dûm music on it.
Which one's that one? Sing it for me. Sing it for me. Sing it.
I remember.
Come on.
Wait, hold on.
Did you just mute yourself so you can practice singing it?
Let me listen to it. Really
Oh
quick,
my
and I'll mute
god.
myself. 'Cause I can't think of what
I'll
to
just
say.
okay. I'll just talk to the viewers. Hey, what's going on? How's work? You still working from home? Oh, it's crazy. No. Tell me more about that. It sounds wild. No. So what? No. You go. You talk. Yeah. Nah. Nah. I don't do that anymore. Nah. I did my ACL, so I can't. It's just hard to pirouette without your knees. You wouldn't think it, but your knees are actually a big part of the of maintaining a good spin.
I can't sing the music. It's that I can tell you the exact moment in the film at which it's from, but the music is way too high, and I don't want to ruin people's ears. It's the bit where Gandalf has just died,
Oh, hey, spoilers!
and they're all whatever, and they're all outside crying. You know?
Yeah, as you do when someone dies.
Yeah, but they're all, and it goes.
Oh, jeez! Look at those waveforms.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like
you
you
got
know the
spot
song,
on, yeah.
right? Yeah, thank you. I can't do it because it's like it's
Well, because
near impossible.
You're a
Congrats
grown
to the
man.
person who did it.
You can't get that high.
Yes, the top comment on the music that song on YouTube is when your crush calls you buddy.
Buddy is the worst. Is definitely the worst nickname that anyone can ever give you. I don't like Buddy at all. Buddy is reserved for like animals and children under the age of 6. If anyone
back to
Yeah,
the
sorry.
trailer. We've gone completely off track.
Look, Jamie, I've got nothing more to say about that trailer. In fact, I've already forgotten what we just watched.
Nothing. Was
Utopia,
Utopia.
that's right. Now I want bubble tea. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah,
I want to
I
get some bubble
mean,
tea.
the only thing that this show gives me vibes of is the really cool arc in Heroes
Uh,
where the guy writes the comic
uh,
book.
um,
I can't remember the guy's
Isaac?
name, but he writes the comic book and
The painter?
like
The painter?
yeah, and then like the first like few episodes are all like based on that, and then they just totally get rid of it because they get him to kill himself or
Yeah.
whatever. Spoilers. And then it's like, oh, cool, that was cool. Now let's watch 3 seasons of the rest of this.
Yeah, so I really do like premonition movies, though. They're spooky as hell.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd give that, I don't know.
they are.
Do you know what, Jamie? Honest to God, I swear on my life, I've forgotten that trailer. I forgot
you?
what we just
There
watched.
you go. What you got? All right, we're gonna do our 3, 2, 1. What are
I
we gonna give
literally
it?
have to.
Now that you've
I have
forgotten
to go back and watch a bit of it first.
Okay. All right. You go back and watch a bit of it.
Oh,
I'll
right.
chat
Okay.
for a
No,
bit.
I've done it. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 5.
Oh,
Oi!
hey, look at that.
It was just so middle of the road. It didn't suck.
It was
but
higher.
also-
Until you did mention to me until I lined up the description and the actual trailer itself.
Yeah, they don't line up.
It works
So I
positive
guess
and
it's just a
negative because it
bad.
might
It's not a very good trailer.
not a very good trailer, but it might be a good show.
Yeah, exactly. But we're here to discuss the trailer.
The trailer.
So we've done our job. We can wipe our hands of it.
Time for you to do yours, which is watch the show and let us know your thoughts.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the show. My name's Will.
My name's Jamie.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Send us through your thoughts, feelings, desires, fantasies, secrets. Yeah.
Ideas for TV shows. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.
See you later. Don't trail away from us. Oh God, end it. Jesus.